Ducati Panigale V4, ECU for mapping, and loads of other things. We left this one in pieces, mainly because my cameraman's about to leave, and I wanted to get this done before he went. Big job this, purely on the fact that he wanted plugs doing as well, and the plugs, the back ones, 10 minutes, front ones, 3 hours, because you had to drop radiator off and do everything to be able to get in there, to be able to get to them. So that was fun. I didn't do it though, so that's fine. It was easy. And it was DNA air filter and then full custom mapping, which mapping on these can be a lot of fun because of the fact that obviously you've got 4 cylinders. They're all doing slightly different things, especially the back left normally on these runs very different to the rest of them. So when you're actually looking through the tables, they're all very weird. So making sure that each cylinder is getting the exact amount of what it needs at all times and maintaining all the temperatures, because they generate a lot of heat and they generate a lot of power. So we don't want them to have any problems. That means doing separate cylinder mapping, which means having, the way we do it is we connect up copper pipe into each one of the takeoffs. So these cylinders have already got takeoffs on them. So this has got a Storm full race system, which is very nice, very fruity. Under seat looks cool, kind of like the old Termagoni systems. But it's then making sure that we're sampling from each cylinder. It's got 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and then we've got a combined one for the front as well on the Lambda sensor. And then we've got RPM signal under the tank and then capping all the pair systems and all that kind of good stuff. Realistically, it wasn't too bad. Whereas the battery was absolutely knackered. So every time you go to start the bike, it was dead. So we've got boosters on there and chargers on there and got to change the battery over, but whatever. C'est la vie, one of them things. And then just go through the mapping. Bit tricky to map these up. It just takes a little bit longer, especially with all the 4 cylinders, but all sorted, mapped up really well. And these are the gains. Boosh. We went from 188 and we finished at 192. And that's with that tyre getting really hot and sticking. You can see that the fueling's bang on the money. That's across all 4 cylinders. And that's 100% throttle, but it's more to do with the bottom end stuff. So when you're sitting around 3,000 revs or whatever now, the fueling's perfect. So it's going to mean it's a lot smoother there. Generates a lot less heat as well, which is obviously the main thing here. We don't need to generate tons of heat to get the cat up temperature. It doesn't have any. It's just got big, dirty under-seat silencers that just go bah! Tons and tons of grunt. So sorted all that out, all done. And this has also got another little issue, which I don't know if you noticed on the video, but the tail unit is bouncing around all over the place because the bolts are tight. But it does that. That's crap, innit? So I've got to fix that. I didn't notice it until it was on the dyno, because on the dyno, it's just doing this. Sucks. So I've got to take it all off, and once I build it all up, I'm going to take the bolts out that are holding that in and then replace them with smaller ones.